Okay, let's do this in English. Okay. Hello, guys. Uh, I am making this video just to pay my respect to that person who made my sporting or let's say football fan experience like 100 out of 100, like to the greatest level. The name is Joseph Guardiola from Spain, also known as Pep Guardiola. So I just want to say that like nowadays like the people are being isolated, depressed, or something like that. As a sports fan, that's not the case with us. Um when you follow something, when you follow a club or a player with true heart, and there's no stopping you, right? If you like that player, if you like that club, right, you like just dig like how much information that you can get. I started following like the sport of football. Like the first season that I followed was in 2013. After that legendary Aguero moment, I saw that Manchester City should be the club that I should follow, right? It was in FIFA 14 gameplay as well. The first opponent that you can see against Manchester United is Manchester City. So, like, I was very like fascinated by the sport and by the club, right? I saw managers like the first season that I followed was in between Mancini and Pellegrini, and then joined the great Pep Guardiola in 2016-2017 season. At that time, I was in ninth standard, right? And I remember that when I got my first phone, like the five screenshots that I had was Ronaldo with Champions League, and a couple of photos of him, and Pep Guardiola like standing in the front stand of Etihad Stadium in a great suit. uh, I I didn't knew much about him at that point, but when I went got to know that he's gonna be our new manager, so I like pick up the Google from my mom's phone, and I just like typed who is Pep Guardiola and how much information that I can get. I just want to indulge that in. There are some days where I felt very low, and obviously, even in your human life, right? There are some days that the things don't go your way, right? And in order to refresh that thing, that tomorrow will be the next day and it should be a good day, there are certain scenarios or circumstances that make you feel that now it's a good day. So every week when I see my team winning, it changes my mood. It gives me a good hope or like a way to live, right? It gives me that energy that now it's a good day. Like my team won yesterday, and now the whole week would be like living in a good mood because I'm very emotionally attached to the sport and emotionally attached to the club basically. And my team was winning every single week, and I was almost every single week, I should be corrected here. I was super happy when my team was winning. The players were performing, legendary players I have seen in my club. uh, we go back to Aguero, and we go back to Yaya Toure, David Silva, Joe Hart, and then Kevin De Bruyne, of course, and great wingers as well. And even now we got Holland, right? So breaking all the records. Um so these small things, when you are emotionally attached to the club, makes you feel happy, makes you feel alive, right? And the main reason my team was winning almost every single week was the tactics and the management that was shown by Joseph Guardiola, right? And I mean, you can see the managers that he has created: Vincent Company, Mikel Arteta, Enzo Maresca, Xabi Alonso, Xavi, and like the impact that he has created on this level of I can say the impact that he has made on the great spirits of football. That is amazing. That is out of out of this world. Like, he is the greatest manager the world has ever seen, and I have nothing more to say. And he will be coaching his last game as a Manchester City manager this Sunday against Aston Villa at Etihad. Also, Bernardo Silva, the great player that is leaving the club, and John Stones, of course. Uh, like, the way he has changed the club and the way I am attached to the club, uh, he is a person that gives me the hope. Like, even when I feel like low, I feel depressed, I just switch on the phone, and I see that when is my team's next match, right? Because sports is a never ending thing. You can just, if you are attached to the game, this is what I do. If I have nothing to do, and if I'm feeling low, bit low, and if I'm seeing the stories of other person who are like just traveling, or when your mind is not there, I just open my phone. I see what is the next sports thing that I can watch or I can follow. uh, it might be an NBA game, it might be a UFC, it might be one championship, it might be Bellator, it might be Cage Warriors, it might be tennis, or it might be Badminton Open, Thailand, or something right now is happening. And it gives me immense pleasure when my team or my player is winning. And out of 10 years that Pep Guardiola has managed this club, the worst position out of 20 positions that he has gained is third. And he has always been like the gem that I never, uh, uh, at that time, I never realized that. But now when he's leaving, it's kind of emotional. It's kind of emotional. And I just can't say more of him, more words of praise. Like, he's a legend, right, I mean, and only motive of making this video was like to express my gratitude towards him. And although it's a very indirect relation, as you can see, he's winning in England, I'm happy in India, right? So winning when my club won in Champions League 2023 season, it was very special moment for us, because we tried every single season to reach the finals. Once we did in 2021 when Kai Havertz scored a goal and Chelsea won that. But in 2023 Istanbul, that's one of the finest memories I have in my lifetime. So I can't say much of him. The words of praise just can't stop. And I hope the club keeps the winning reign. And I hope he gets Pep Guardiola gets a good treatment after this from Manchester City as well. So that's it. That's it. Sayonara.